Welcome back, TK fans. Jane here, and today we're going to talk about race instructions. There's two ways to do this. The first way is to go to your horse's page and click on the race that they're about to enter. Here it'll bring up the web page, and from here you'll see on the right hand side that there's a link for race instructions this race. Now, one of the things about race instructions is that it is the most highly debated part of all of TK. Everybody has their own opinions, and everything cannot listen to you. Your jockeys and your horses can both agree to disagree with your instructions, so be warned. On the racing page, you'll have a spot that says track menu. Here, this will show you the length and the track that specific race is over. As you can see here, the race is 1,300 meters long, and there'll be one bend. There can be no bends or two or one bend in the race. Now, to start with, we're going to go top speed and hold your line. This is because the horse is near the end, near the outside post, and there's no point in saying run the rails when it's all the way out on the end. Next, we'll say hold steady and run the rails. This will have the horse angle in during this quarter. The next quarter, we'll say run the rails and top speed, as well as this with the fourth. Now, that is just for the horse. There are also instructions for the jockey. These will change as race conditions and also as your jockey develops. For the first quarter, we'll have runs his own pace. The next one, we'll have chases the pack. The one after that is generally ignores other runners. And in the last quarter, we'll have won't spare the horse. This is all about trial and error, and every horse runs differently. No horse likes the same instructions for any race. And also you have to remember that every race is over a different distance, so things will change. Also, if your horse happens to be running on a wetter surface, you generally speaking want more holds and relaxes. Whereas if it's on a drier surface that's not nearly as tiring as a wet surface, you generally can use more top speeds. Now, to make these the default instructions for this jockey, click there. And then, to make them the default instructions for the horse, click here. Be forewarned, if a horse is already entered into a race and you have not set up general instructions, it will automatically go back to the no special instructions. Say submit race instructions, and then you're all set to go. Another way to make race instructions is to go back to your horse, and then you go on the right hand side, you'll see a sign that says race instructions horse. The difference between this and the other one is that this is for the generalization of the horse. If the horse is already in a race, any instructions you do, if you use the default instructions, will not apply to that race. So you click select, and we'll use the same as we used before. As you can tell, it's already been filled in for us. Also, you can add extra instructions for eighth of a distance. You can use this at any time, but to start with, it's easiest just to go with the quarter distances. If you are unsure of what to do with your jockey, you don't need to really set your jockey instructions. try to figure out how to run your horse best first. Thanks for signing in, and have a good time.